Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. We are going to be jumping into the band known as Desecravity. I don't know if I pronounced it right, but Ominous Harbringer is the name of the song. I only know a little bit about them. I've never really heard them in my life. They were recommended by my girlfriend in real life, so we're going to see how they turn out. We're live on Twitch, as we are every single Sunday. Feel free to come check it out if you're around around the right time. And still, let's jump into it. Man, that dude's voice is like darker than so many things. What the fuck? Not what I was expecting actually. That's cool. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me go back, man. I completely forgot to pay attention to the lyrics, so let me go back and back and back and back. Yeah, darker than your soul. That's literally what I was thinking. I was like, that's crazy. But still. Okay. Let me actually pay attention this time, because I was listening to all the technicalities rather than the music and the lyrics. You know what I mean? Either way, fuck it. Take two. Man, his enunciation is so bad. Shit, right? He's literally going, God fears born, men die at God. Literally, like, that's his enunciation right now, man. I can follow it, but, like, his enunciation is so off, but it's fine. That's what you know when you go to that kind of low, because you're not, like, because when you go that low, your tongue is basically, like, down here, like, down at the very bottom of your mouth, so it's very difficult to be at work when you're kind of speaking like that, you know what I mean? Like, I can totally get it, man, but still, it's sick. It sounds amazing so far, actually. I love it. I love the just darkness of it, but still. Okay, deep breath, let's go. Ooh, that's so dirty, man, shit. That's so good. Ooh, shit. That layering is pretty sick, actually. gonna have to pause it, man. Shit. This is what horror movie metal should sound like, not the more mainstream songs. I agree, man. It's so sick. Like, before I delved into my deathcore rabbit hole, right, technical death metal is literally what I was raised in terms of, like, me getting into metal and finding my genres, right? This band has so many fucking influences. It has, oh, what the fuck do you call it? I say Spawn of Possession, Suffocation, definitely. Cannibal Corpse vibes just due to the fucking vocalizations. A bit of, like, cow decapitation lyric, like, vocally, a little bit of cow decapitation. It has very much that brutal death vibe to it, but then it has all the technicalities and everything of technical death metal, and it's just so beautiful to listen to. Like, it's just like, the lyrics seem very complex also, but as in just the song itself is just so technically beautifully brilliant. It's just really hard to kind of find fault with it, because it's between brutal and tech death, and it's just that nice blend of, like, genres. But we are going to go into lyrics where we are. We are literally about here right now in the lyrics. In case you've not been keeping up with the way this dude can do vocals, we're about here right now. This is literally where we are. So, the icon of God, threat to the existence of the human race. Men die as the gods of foolish tools. God fears man. Exactly, like, so. The God being an icon, like, is a threat to the human race in general, because if you're kind of indoctrinated into religion, it kind of throws off your whole sense of world views about people, about everything else. It kind of leads you to be a sheep, in a sense. That's how I've always viewed it. There's people who just follow the leader and that type of shit. Like, and men die as the foolish tools of a god, as in, like, yeah. Like, if you're a foolish tool, if you let yourself become a sheep, there's no point in living your life. Your life is a sham, your life is not worth it at that point, man. And of course, God also fears man, because man can eradicate any god if they really choose to. The plan to bring humanity to death. The key of the begging thrown mischievously into the mercy seat. Like, yeah. The plan to bring humanity to death has always been a part of religion. That's what there's so many scriptures and things that kind of dictate how religion will kind of, like, bring forth, like, the end of days type situations. And it's like, why would you have that in your book of, like, that's meant to be inherently good or whatever the fuck you want to do, where it's all about killing the people who don't believe, the non-believers? It's, like, very insulting to those of us who don't believe in religion. Just those who are religious don't really see it, unfortunately, but still, let's keep going. That's such a sick breakdown. Ooh, that bass was so sick. That little bass, like, thing was so sick. This band is a net breaker though, like, if you're trying to headbang to it, this band is just like insanity. What's up, my man? Welcome to the show. Exactly, that's what I'm thinking. Ooh, that little was so sick also. fucking hell, man. I'm sweating literally, man. Listening to that song is like ridiculous. Like, it's just. Well, let's go with that. That's a pretty sick shot. Could I do these? Zavleg, Essentially Black Hole, and Nihilist, Suicidal. Nihilist is already on the list, dude. Nihilist is going to be done at some point today already, so... As for Zavleg, sure, I could do that. No worries at all. It is so cool to see somebody using fingers instead of pick. That is very, very cool. But especially just playing that fast as well. They're going towards that kind of tech death kind of style. It's just so sick to see how it's all going to go, man. It's just like... There's so much to break down. It's like it's so hard for me to choose and pick and choose because it's all like it's that technical. I need to listen to it about 3, 4, 5 different fucking times in order to kind of get enough of it down to kind of really explain it. Well, I'll just put it this way: this band is like they put bands like Necrophagist and Spawn of Possession to shame in terms of their technicality and brutality, as they're very much in that same kind of genre. As this band is just at 10 next fucking level above those kinds of bands. It's mixing 2 different genres and doing it perfectly. Having that brutality along with that technical ability and blending it so very well. It's jaw-dropping. It's crazy to see the next evolutions of the way we're going with music and the way these bands are just ripping shit up. Technical death metal is a very difficult genre to get into because it's so filled with amazing technical guitarists and vocalists, and it's so difficult to jump into it because there's so many different variations and uniqueness. Like, you can go from Archspire to Spawn of Possession to Necrophage. There's so many other different bands that are within the space. But there's very few because it's very difficult to be that technical, as I've already said, but still. Fuck, man. This was so good. Let's go back into lyrics and let's finish this off with a little bit of a lyrical breakdown. Causes discord between the lust and insistence. Hand down the verdict of goddesses. The war begins. As in, like, yeah. It causes discord between everything between the human race and the gods and goddesses and everything else, as the war begins between humanity and the gods themselves, is what I'm assuming is where the lyrics are going to. But still, the icon of God, threat to the existence of the human race. Men die as the gods' foolish tools. God fears man. We've already gone to that bit there, and it's just like so. That we've already done it, but it's just so sick to listen to like read it out again. It's just sick. Stuff, man, but still. Is the chat is the video and audio changing? Shit, I'm sorry, guys. I think that's Twitch's end because I'm dropping no frames or anything, so I have no idea, man. Deceitful men speak the words of God. Like, definitely. Like, look at all the fucking pastors in the world, man. They fucking deceitfully get fuck tons of money and get mansions and shit just in the name of God. Humanity's brainwashed by the prophecy. Yeah. Exactly, vanish from the sight where they should vanish from sight what they should see. Like, they should see the corruption and everything else all around it. When you're indoctrinated into religion, you are literally so blind to everything else from around it that you don't see that they're basically milking you for your money. The sound of flowing blood does not stop. The war ends when we ignore the words of the prophet. Thus, we face the crown of thorns. The way to the underworld is open, as in, we need to face Jesus, we need to face all of that bullshit of Christianity and religion in general, and just kind of have that all come together and to be against religion. And if we go against religion, it'll just be a great way in order to like bring humanity closer to a technological age where we're a bit closer to these sheep trying to fuck everybody over, trying to pass laws in the name of their religion, and it's just like, we need to stop that. Religion should be separated from all of humanity, in my humble opinion, but still. Regardless of that, man, this was such an amazing song. Regardless of the lyrics are amazing, but the main focus in Tech Death is the musicality. Everything else just pure beauty. Thank you so much for requesting this, man. You picked such a sick song for me to start with, or for me to have the second song with, should I say. Besides that, man, I hope you guys enjoyed. This was awesome. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, evening, or night, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.